Amazing find. That's awesome.
Yay! You never get a reaction out of Grant, like ever. Hey guys, it's Saturday afternoon and we're actually just about to leave the house. Feels weird to say, haven't left the house in I don't know how long. I actually cannot remember the last time I left the house. I think it was to go to the doctor to get a sonogram weeks ago. It's been a long time. I haven't been going out at all. I'm sure most of you guys are in the same boat, and it's such a weird feeling to realize that I've gotten used to just staying at home all the time, no matter what. Not even running errands, not doing anything. Strange. Super strange feeling. I mean, is it just me? It can't just be me. If I'm feeling this, I know some of you guys are. Like, do you feel like you're just kind of getting used to staying home all the time? I think it was last weekend, Grant looked at me and he was just like, you know what? If I'm honest about it, I like not going anywhere. Is that what you said? Or did you say, I don't want to go anywhere, or I like not going anywhere?
Yeah, I like not going anywhere, yeah.
It was out of nowhere. We were just sitting on the couch, like eating dinner or something. He's like, well, you know what? If I'm honest, I don't want to go anywhere. But Grant's still been going to work and everything. Like last weekend, he was on call. And actually this morning, earlier, he actually went and got tested.
Yeah.
And I want to hear all about that. Like I've heard a little bit about it, but I thought it might be interesting to share it on the vlog. Before anything, I feel like I have to say, he's not sick. He doesn't have symptoms. Right. So we're good there. I don't want anyone to worry about us or anything like that, but he decided to go get tested because, do you want to speak for yourself?
Well, so in the medical world, things are starting to, we're increasing the number of patients we're seeing and surgeries and stuff. So I felt like it would be a good idea to, at my job, they haven't at least offered me a test. Some healthcare places are offering the swab and the antibody test.
But yours isn't?
As far as I know, no.
Not yet.
And testing availability has gone way up, but they're not really advertising it. And I think a lot of people are still assuming that
super busy.
Super busy, hard to get in, so a lot of people are probably just staying away. But if you go to your county like health site, like I went to the Dallas County Health site, and there was actually had a map. You just clicked on whichever spot was closest to you if you wanted to do like you can go in and get swabbed or antibody test or just do a drive-in thing. I went and did a drive-in thing, and it was like a line of spots you pulled into, and there's 8 spots, and there were only 3 of us there when the time I was there. It took a long time. It took about 30 minutes because it's kind of a crazy system. You register online, and then you get there, and then you text them that you're there, and then they text you back to fill out some paperwork on your phone, and then they come out and kind of do like a quick assessment, and then they leave and come back and then do the swab, and then another nurse practitioner comes out and kind of talks to you and examines you, and then they said it was 2 to 5 business days, I think it'll come back. So.
Here, let's sit down while we talk about this. My arm's already getting tired. So we didn't totally explain why you decided to go get a test, even though you don't have any symptoms. So I'll just say this coming week, he is going to be seeing a lot more people than he's been seeing previously, like in the last month, I guess.
Right.
I mean, he's still been working basically every day to some degree, but he hasn't had to go in more than like 3 or 4 days a week.
Yeah, I'm working 3 to 4 days a week now.
Yeah, and he's still seeing people, he's still doing things, like the business has not stopped. Like he has not just been working from home on any level, but he's gonna start seeing a lot more people.
Right.
But there's a lot of precautions going on. There's like a ton more safety measures. They're spacing people out. Just a lot of things are going on. So he is being like kept safe as much as possible. Yeah. But just going and getting this test is just kind of like an extra precaution that he's taking to make sure that, I don't know, he's not bringing anything to the people that he's gonna see this week, right?
Right, yeah. I think that everybody should be tested. I think everybody should have a nasal swab and the antibody test.
It all kind of started last week. I heard the governor talking about how there was a bunch of testing sites that were not busy at all. And then he heard separately about testing sites being not busy at all. And then that's what triggered him to go and look at the county website, and they had a really easy to access map, and there were a ton of appointments open, and so he just easily got one.
So I made this appointment at like 8 or 9 o'clock last night for 10:45 this morning.
Yeah. And the reason why I didn't go too is obviously, number one, I'm not going to be going to see people this week. Like, I'm going to see drastically less people than Grant will see. So there's not the same need there. But also I was kind of just torn because I feel like you're almost putting yourself at risk a little bit, even though it's a drive-through situation, just because you are going to a place where you know people are sick there. But at the same time, it's kind of like you can't not. You can't get the test and not go somewhere where someone could be sick. So I think it was a good idea for you, but it is something that I can wait on.
Yeah, they're opening up some more drive-through antibody testing, and so we're going to keep an eye on that, and I think we'll both go and do that whenever that gets set up in a couple weeks.
Especially when we're getting ready to visit my parents, which I would really, really like to do as soon as possible. I don't know when that's gonna be possible. I miss my parents so much. I'm like, it's just, I don't know. Everything going on with my family just makes me wanna see them so much. If all this wasn't going on, I feel like I'd be there like every weekend. But obviously, it's not the case. We're just taking it as it comes. And Luna is being distractingly cute right now. Are you so sleepy?
Yeah.
Always so sleepy. I don't know. I kind of don't know what I was talking about, but I just feel like I want to have like maybe some sort of sense of security before I visit my parents, to know that I'm not bringing them anything, because that's what concerns me the most.
Yeah.
But so yeah, he got tested. You're the only person that I know personally that's gotten tested, and I wanted to talk about it because I actually saw somebody on Instagram. She recorded her whole experience. Like, she had her phone like on her dashboard, and she recorded the whole thing, and she was doing a drive-through test, and they did a swab, and she was really sick and she was really nervous, and it made me so nervous watching it. I don't even know her. And the people came through and they were talking to her, and they were like being so nice and everything, and the doctor used his phone and turned on the flashlight and asked her to open her mouth and just put the flashlight near her and was like, I think that could be strep. I feel like that's such a risky move, but at the same time, I feel like he knew. So they did the test and it came back that she just had strep, and she was so relieved. But it was very, very interesting to actually get to see that process. When you hear about it so much, to actually see it.
And it's different. The test I did was just a throat swab. I don't know if they're still doing the like where they jam it way back in your nose.
I think it just depends on what the people have.
Yeah, well, I'm sure
available to them.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have seen a lot of those videos and are like, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Really?
I mean, if you saw that and you're like, well, I just want to go in and, just get tested. I feel like that's kind of like people, because they're like, whoa.
Yeah, I know the people say it's like a very uncomfortable process because they have to like go pretty far in there. But I don't know, for me, it'd be like a mind over matter thing. Like, this is just something I have to do. It's going to last 2 seconds and I'm going to get news about this. It's worth it. To me. That's my standpoint. But I guess, some people would be like that. Like, I don't want to be uncomfortable for 2 seconds to get test results. Judging eyes with crazy lashes on. I feel like I need to address these because I feel like they're already addressing you. I have some of those magnetic lashes on that I got way back whenever I got my lash extensions off, and these are a different style and they are way more dramatic. I feel like this lighting is so unkind right now. Okay, I feel like you can see me a little bit better from this angle. I'm sitting backwards on the couch, but this style is way more dramatic. Wasn't really prepared to have Showgirl lashes today, but here we are. They're so easy to put on, and I saw a girl on Instagram, she mentioned me in her story. She was putting on her magnetic lashes and they looked so good and her makeup looked so awesome, and I was like, I'm inspired, I'm putting on my lashes today. And then I picked these really dramatic ones, and now I'm like, all right, we're in this, we're doing this. So that explains the lashes. I did trim them a little bit on the inner corners because they were kind of poking me. I just feel like I have kind of smaller eyes. Okay, story about my lashes over. we're about to leave the house. We have to go to Home Depot and we have to go to our old house because I made an order for the Sephora spring sale and I accidentally did not change the address that was saved. And so I arrived at the old house. I haven't met the people that moved into our last house, so I feel kind of weird going over there, but at the same time, I want the stuff, so hopefully it's okay. I don't know. And then we have to go to Home Depot because Grant ordered a ladder, even though we're pretty sure that the ladder is not gonna fit in the car. So we're gonna have to do some MacGyver stuff. I don't know. Do you have a plan? Do you have a rope? Do you have a plan or a rope?
A rope? I don't have a rope. We're just gonna, we got it. We'll figure it out.
Okay, let's do it. She is not gonna be okay with us leaving. I haven't left this house in weeks. You want a treat? Let's get a treat. Oh no, here she comes. Okay, we successfully retrieved 4 packages. There's one hiding in there from the old house. The family that lives there now is so nice. I was so relieved and they were super understanding because this one is one that I actually ordered, but the rest of them are from brands that have yet to change the address. It is so difficult to get brands that send you PR to switch your address over. Okay, so I just posed the question to Grant. What if through all of this you figured out that you were more attractive with a mask than without a mask? Like, would you change careers? Like, would you become like a dental assistant? What would happen? And he instantly said, everyone is more attractive with a mask on.
Sure.
And then do your demonstration.
Yeah, you can see me. Very beautiful, mysterious eyes. They take out the mask.
You know what's not attractive about wearing a mask? You can't see if the other person is smiling. I mean, I guess you can tell from like smizing or like the cheeks going up.
The eyes. Here's our ladder.
Oh my gosh, our ladder. The emo dude has our ladder. Here, let me see. Hold on. All right, we got a little bit of a situation here. Ooh, oh, stuck on my ear. Got a bit of a situation here. It's hanging out, I'd say about a foot.
It's barely anything. I mean, it's like a couple inches beyond the mirror. Really not.
It's not that bad, but it's not that good either. But luckily we don't have very far to drive. It's just like back through a neighborhood pretty much. I think we might have to do like one light, if that. So no, it's not gonna be that bad. It's not like we're going down the freeway with this situation, which would be questionable.
Yeah.
Don't question anything we're doing right now because it's not good, we know it. But apparently this was the only option we had for a ladder, according to Grant. Any comment on that?
No.
We need to get a bigger car is the moral of the story. It's something that we've been thinking about, but obviously it's not like an urgent thing until we're in a situation like this, or it's like a piece of furniture we need to move or something like that. And they're like, oh, I wish we had a bigger car because both of us have the same size, smallish car. I think we're putting that off until like baby, right?
Yeah.
Putting it off as long as possible. Okay, we've been home for a little bit and I just got Luna's bark box for the month, but I figured we'd do a little unboxing with you guys. This one is really, really cute. Sometimes the toys are kind of hideous and scary, but these are really, really cute. The theme looks like it's like Prohibition. Uh-oh, she smells the treats. Got the roaring turkeys, flapper chick, and soft and chewy salmon stick. Okay, I guess I gotta give you one. Luna, where do you think you're going with that? We can give you a little bit of it. There we go, break off a piece. There she goes. What do you think about these guys? They do not compete with the chewy stick. She's loving that. Uh-oh. You turning on your Twilight Zone over me? Okay, I wanted to follow up with you guys about something from the last vlog. Whenever we were replacing this light fixture last week, it's one that I got from Amazon if you missed that vlog, but I got these 2 new light fixtures to replace the ones that we had before. I can tell you a little tidbit about this little home DIY I did this week in just a bit. I'll tell you the other thing first. So anyway, as I was showing you guys the process of putting up that light fixture, I showed you how smudgy and streaky and awful looking this mirror is. And I told you the story about how I used some just like regular Windex on it, and for whatever reason, it came out horrible looking. And I don't remember that Windex ever doing that before. Like, I don't know, it was just a weird thing. And I was like, I don't know why this happened. It looks awful, whatever. And I got a bunch of really good suggestions from you guys. A bunch of you guys commented and said that I should try Spray Away, which is like a foaming window and glass cleaner. And I really like that. And I used to have it and I don't know where it went. I guess it got lost in the move. I don't know. It just isn't in my cleaning collection anymore. And that's why I use the Windex. But the comment that I decided to look into and investigate and ultimately order was a comment that told me to try an e-cloth. Honestly, I think it was the name. I was like, that sounds gimmicky and crazy. I'm gonna look that up. And I looked it up on Amazon and immediately ordered it. It came a few days ago, probably like 3 or 4 days ago. And I immediately started using them. And basically it's just a set of microfiber cloths. This one comes with 5. 4 of them are just for general cleaning, and 1 of them is for a streak-free shine, like to polish up maybe like stainless or windows or glass, you know, something that you want to be shiny. So they're slightly different. Here's like the regular basic one. I have it laying out because I was using it earlier and it's a little bit wet. They come in all different colors. And then this one is the polishing one. It kind of looks like a gigantic glasses cleaning cloth, like the one that comes in the case whenever you buy new glasses, but it's gigantic. It makes sense, right? But I saved this mirror to show you guys because I am so impressed with it. Basically, what you have to do is go over the whole thing with the general purpose one, and then you go in with the polishing one. Okay, now I'm really questioning myself because I feel like you can't really see the smudges and the streaks. Oh wait, there you go. There are some like toothpaste marks and stuff like that. It's not generally like dirty, it's just super smudged and streaky. Like I said, all you're supposed to do is get this lightly damp with some water. Okay, I'm trying to get to an angle where you can really see the smudges. And then you just go over it. I'm really not doing a great job of showing you. Here, why don't we just do like half and half? So then while it's damp, you go in with the polishing cloth. And it's supposed to give you a streak-free shine with just water. They also say that it kills 99% of bacteria, which honestly, I don't know what to make of that. I haven't really done any research on that claim, so I'm not really putting my eggs in that basket, but I am really impressed with how well it cleans with just water. Like, I know it sounds so gimmicky and so like infomercially, but I mean, I don't know, can you tell? I really hope you can tell how shiny and sparkly and how easy that was. It totally fixed everything that horrible Windex did in like 5 seconds. Okay, I totally thought I was gonna give you like an amazing before and after, but I feel like you can't even tell. I did this half, I didn't do this half. I don't know, I can see all the streaks and all the grossness, and then over here it gets like crystal clear and shiny and beautiful and perfect. I can't remember exactly how much they were, but they definitely weren't expensive, and I'd say they're totally worth it. They're definitely worth a try if you're somebody that really wants to like stay away from using harsh chemicals or something like that. I mean, obviously you need harsh chemicals sometimes. Ooh, can you tell? It's all wet and I need to go in with the next one. I mean, I believe you do need some chemicals sometimes. That's just how I feel about it. But really, when you're just working on the mirror here, like, you don't need heavy duty chemicals, in my opinion. Obviously, everybody's house is different. Yours might be caked in germs. I don't know. Okay, done. Beautiful, perfect. I don't know. I just got excited about it. I feel like the before and after, you might not be able to truly tell the difference, but if you saw the vlog last weekend, I do feel like you could tell how streaky and how bad this mirror looked. And I just took care of the mirror in like 5 seconds. I feel like it looks so good. Okay, if it didn't seem like an infomercial before, it definitely does now. I'm just excited that it actually works because it just seemed like something that was kind of too good to be true. And I really appreciate the comment that told me to try these because they're amazing. Actually, one more thing, I don't think I was really clear. This is specifically for windows and polishing and stuff like that. This is for anything and everything. I think I forgot that very important fact. Anyway, on to this. So this is my newest home DIY. I hope you guys love it. Please excuse my rat tail for just a second. I had a moment with one of the guys that works on the lawn this week. I'll just leave it at that. It wasn't like life-changing or anything like that, but it was a moment. There was eye contact made. Didn't love it. I'm just gonna say, didn't love it. The responsibility is ultimately on me as like the homeowner, but I was here in the bathroom and he was walking down this little side alley and we locked eyes and I realized we gotta do something about this window. Obviously, right now options are limited and I don't really wanna have blinds in the bathroom. I don't really wanna have curtains in the bathroom. And we have looked into different options about like putting a film on this window right here for privacy. And we actually looked into those options before we even moved in because obviously giant window in the bathroom, like yes, it's very close to the fence, so it's not like lots of people are going to be seeing in, like the neighbors aren't going to be seeing in or anything like that, but like, you know, you just want to be on the safe side. But it's something that we put on the back burner, probably shouldn't have. We're definitely looking back into it, but this was my solution in the moment. It's just one of our bath towels, our Turkish towels. I don't think you can see, but it's just hung up with little thumbtacks. Very minimal, very chic. If you want to copy me, I don't blame you. But that's the explanation. You want to see?
It's pretty.
Even on Easter, they weren't this big.
Is
They look so shiny.
That one already open? Or?
This will be a flower. I don't know. I think it's working on it. But this lady is definitely the star of the moment. The flowers have been opening and closing off and on for the past couple of weeks. And today they are open bigger and brighter and shinier, definitely, than I've ever seen them. Okay, looks like this ponytail is really struggling at this point. It's time to cook dinner and I'm gonna do a recipe that's new to me. I saw it in a video by Jessica Braun. She did, I think 3 or 4 really easy like weeknight dinner recipes. It's not a weeknight, but I will never pass up an easy recipe. I love her channel just in general. She does all kinds of videos like beauty, a lot of beauty, lifestyle, cooking. They do vlogs. Her husband has a channel and they do vlogs over there. She does all kinds of stuff and she just seems like one of those people that you'd be friends with in real life, which you really can't get better than that. But as I was watching this video, I seriously wanted to make all of them because they all looked legitimately easy. Sometimes you open like easy recipes and it's like, okay, maybe this is easy for you, but it seems pretty complicated to me. But all of these looked legitimately quick and easy and simple. And tonight I'm gonna do the tacos. They are definitely a completely different taco recipe than I've ever had before. And I'm really excited to try it. And the truly beautiful thing about this recipe is we actually had almost all the ingredients to make them already. So that was good. Thank you, Jessica, for the recipe. If you're watching, I don't know if she's watching. Okay, the taco meat is done. I know it just looks like almost any other taco meat except for maybe the sesame seeds. I added a little bit more sugar at the end. Yes, sugar. I've never made tacos with sugar in it. Maybe I've lived a very sheltered life, but I'm really excited to try these. Okay, we're gonna do a little taste test. Really hot? I like that flavor a lot.
Oh yeah, that's real, wow.
It's good.
Amazing find, that's awesome.
Yay! You never get a reaction out of Grant, like ever.
Really good.
Grant does not really react to things. I don't know if you've noticed, but that was a really good reaction.
I don't even know what I just want to put like a little cheese on it. I don't want to put any hot sauce.
Thank you. Y'all, this is a moment. Because Grant likes to cover everything and everything. If there's a sauce option, he wants 7. I think we did good. I think we did good.
You did real good. Good, kid.
Finally. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Make it rain.
All right. The tacos have been served. We've got salad and I got a little sour cream, cheese, got a little hot sauce at the ready. Okay, I'm not sure. I might have everything in the world in my teeth, just don't look. Those tacos were amazing. Highly recommend. I will definitely link her video where she did all those recipes in the description so you can make them too because they were so good. And what was your final review?
10 out of 5 stars. Yeah.
We love them, seriously. 5 stars, 10 stars, all the stars. As you can see, we are not done with our brownies from last weekend. They are so good. And we've been eating them every single night. This is the crunchiest cocktail I've ever seen with the cutest face. Can I have some? Can I have a sip, Luna? Please, please, Luna, I think you've had enough.